21%. C. 16%. D. 52%. Correct answer. Breathed in air contains 21% oxygen. 0. Concentration of oxygen in expired exhaled air is about. Correct answer. Inhaled air contains 21% oxygen, 0.04% CO and 79% N. Exhaled air contains 16% oxygen, 4% CO and 79% N. The total number of intercostal muscles are. A. Correct answer. The intercostal muscles are a group of intrinsic rib cage muscles that occupy the 11 intercostal spaces. The intercostal muscles consist of 11 muscle trios in humans. In humans, the muscles are solely for the purpose of expanding and contracting the rib cage. In human body, pituitary gland is situated in. A. Correct answer. The pituitary gland is small and oval-shaped. It is located behind your nose, near the underside of your brain. It is attached to the hypothalamus by a stalk-like structure. Total number of chambers in the human heart is. Correct answer. The human heart is divided into 4 chambers, namely 2 ventricles and 2 atria. The ventricles are the chambers that pump blood and atrium are the chambers that receive the blood. Among which, the right atrium and ventricle make up the right portion of the heart, and the left atrium and ventricle make up the left portion of the heart. Powerhouse of the cell is. Correct answer. Sinoatrial nodes is located in which part of the heart? A. Correct answer. The sinoatrial node is present at the right upper corner of the right atrium. The node is present below the vena cava. The number of thoracic vertebrae is. A. 7, B. 6, C. 9, D. 12.0. Correct answer. The thoracic spine is located in the upper and middle part of the back. 12 vertebrae are located in the thoracic spine and are numbered T1 to T12. Each number corresponds with the nerves in that section of the spinal cord. T1 through T5 nerves affect muscles, upper chest, mid-back and abdominal muscles. Transformation of one type of cells into another type is called A. Anaphase. B. Dysphase. C. Correct answer. Metaplasia is the irreversible conversion of one differentiated cell or tissue type into another. Metaplasia usually occurs in tissues that undergo regeneration, and may, in a pathological context, predispose to an increased risk of disease. Number of lumbar vertebrae are. A. 7, B. 6, C. 10, D. 5.0. Correct answer. The lumbar spine contains 5 vertebrae, labeled L1 to L5, which progressively increase in size going down the lower back. The vertebrae are connected with joints at the back to enable bending and twisting movements of the spine. They protect the spinal cord and the cauda equina in the lower back by enclosing these tissues within a bony canal. Sacrum has. A. 6 fused bones. B. Correct answer. The sacrum is made of 5 fused vertebrae configured as an inverted triangular bone that is concave anteriorly and convex posteriorly. Within the sacrum lies the sacral canal, which is a continuation of the vertebral canal. Which bones is also known as collarbone, beauty bone? A. Correct answer. The clavicle, or collarbone, is also referred to as beauty bone because of its prominent body location. It is the only long bone that lies horizontally in the body. The shape of the clavicle appears elongated, S, due to its unique anterior and posterior curvatures. Bone of upper jaw is. A. Maxilla. B. Correct answer. The maxilla is the bone that forms the upper jaw. It is a paired bone, meaning that there are 2 maxillae, one on each side of the face. The maxilla is a complex bone that has many functions. It supports the upper teeth, forms the roof of the mouth, and helps to form the nose and cheeks. The maxilla is also involved in chewing, swallowing, and speech. Only movable bone of skull is. A. Ethmoid. B. Mandible. C. Correct answer. Skull is formed of 22 bones. Mandible or jaw bone is the only movable bone of the skull, forming the temporomandibular joint with the temporal bone. The suture that joined the front and parietal bones is. A. Lambdoidal. B. Correct answer. The coronal suture is a fibrous joint that joins the frontal and parietal bones of the skull. It is located at the top of the skull, running from ear to ear. The coronal suture is a synarthrosis, which means that it is a fixed joint that does not move. The suture that joined the parietal bone with occipital bone is. A. Lambdoidal. B. Correct answer. Posterior aspect of the skull. Less than B greater than sagittal suture less than B greater than between 2 parietal bones. Less than B greater than lambdoid suture. Less than B greater than between the parietal bone and occipital bone. Less than B greater than lambda. Less than B greater than convergence of the sagittal and lambdoid suture resembles to a Greek letter, lambda. The bone that forms back of the head is A. Temporal, B. Sphenoid, C. Parietal, D. Occiput. Correct answer. Bone consists of A. Water, B. Calcium phosphate, C. Osteoid, D. All. Correct answer. Bones are made up of a framework of a protein called collagen, with a mineral called calcium phosphate that makes the framework hard and strong. Bones store calcium and release some into the bloodstream when it's needed by other parts of the body. Osteoid is the unmineralized, organic portion of the bone matrix that forms prior to the maturation of bone tissue. Sternum is A. Flat bone, B. Irregular bone, C. Long bone, D. Sesamoid. Correct answer. The sternum is a partially T-shaped flat bone that forms the anterior portion of the chest wall centrally. Example of flat bones are except A. Sternum, B. Ribs, C. Most skull bones, D. Vertebrae. Correct answer. Vertebrae are not considered flat bones. They are irregular bones that form the vertebral column or the backbone, which provides support and protection for the spinal cord.